Well, we are live. Well, hello. Welcome to the Dancer's Kitchen for Happy Hour at the Dancers, our new most popular show. All you have to do is show up with your beverage. And Seth from Blue Valley Bistro, what are you drinking?
Gin and tonic with Hendrick's Gin.
Oh,
fancy stuff.
The $59.99 a bottle gin.
Not down in Nevada. It's like half price.
In Nevada.
And down in the right-hand corner, we have Garrett from Northwest Burgers.
Cheers.
What are you drinking?
I am drinking a pineapple hazy IPA from Great Notion.
And then we have in the kitchen, we have Kathy, and she is also drinking one of our very wonderful BMs.
Bloody Mary. That Rick made. It's good.
The secret to a good Bloody Mary is beer on the top. You top off the top of it with beer so that it makes it more fizzy and stuff, and it works out really well. So, so you guys, let me go to comments. People are already commenting. Hey, Zach, how you doing? Live, what's up? So we got big news. So you know why the world's all shutting down and we're in lockdown and everything? Well, some of us are coming out a little bit. So Garrett with Northwest Burger, tell us the big news tomorrow.
Well, as you can see on my sign, tomorrow we finally open back up, 11:30 a.m. We're going to be doing our normal deliveries, Grubhub, Uber Eats, DoorDash. We've actually talked to someone else too that is helping us with more delivery services. I'll get their information tomorrow. But then also we're launching our new website that everyone is able to use their phone or use their computer and make an order to do either window pickup or curbside. The fun thing about our curbside is you can actually pull up in front of the restaurant, use your phone to make your order, and then we come out, you can pop your trunk, we can put your food, we can put wine, we can put beer, we can put cider, all in your trunk, and then you can drive away. There can be no contact or anything.
And you guys have that little fancy window too that people can just walk up to the window.
Yep. And so, you know, people that work around Fish Street Public Market or just someone that wants to say hi, they can actually come to a window. They can order. We have a really cool little French doors that we're opening that's going to have a table on it that we set your food on. Once again, trying to limit the contact, but also really trying to give the people what they want. You know, if you want to go to a window and order and everything else like that, just stop in and say hi.
Is that Felicia, honey? Felicia's here. Hi, Felicia.
Hey, guys.
How are you?
Hi.
Is Kathy in there too?
Yeah, she's cooking. She's like the star.
I'm here.
Oh, so she asked what you're making.
Oh, okay. So what I'm making tonight is barbecue chicken on our Weber grill out back, and then I'm making a wild rice with balsamic vinaigrette, and it has like peppers in it, wild rice, green onion, olives, sun-dried tomatoes. It's so good. I make it a lot in the summertime.
It's like really crunchy, and it's like it has form to it because of the wild rice, you know, so you have something to chew on like that. Yeah. It's really good. You guys, we got a ton of people on here. Hello from Cresswell, Kaylee, Deppenbacher.
Yeah.
And already had somebody else on here saying, awesome. Zach Dolan says, we'll be at Northwest Burger tomorrow. We love supporting local business. Up in the right-hand corner, up here in that corner, like, wait, let me see. Oh, yeah, right there.
There you go.
I feel like we're like at the beginning of the Brady Bunch. Here's a story of a man named Brady who was bringing up very well two half lovely boys and a beautiful girl. So in the corner right over here is Seth.
Hi,
Blue Valley Bistro. So what's going on with Blue Valley Bistro this Friday?
Yeah, so we're opening up our Coburg. We're reopening our Coburg shop. We've been operating in Cresswell this whole time, but we had to shut down our Coburg one for a little while. And we've just been really fortunate. We were one of the few businesses locally that I know that was able to get the payroll protection loan that everybody tried to get. And that is giving us the opportunity to open up Coburg. So Friday is day numero uno.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Your hours are going to be 8 to 3 every
8
day.
to 3, 7 days a week. We've always been kind of a breakfast lunch. We leave dinner to the people that know what they're doing, and so kind of like Garrett's. I'm not. We're we're pretty old fashioned. I don't have a fancy web page that allows people to order.
You didn't get days off like I did.
Well, the thing is, I feel like every single item, every time somebody orders, there's always like little nuances, and to try to build a platform around that on a web-based thing where it gets really complicated really fast. And I'm like, just pick up the phone and call me and tell me we can work through it in a really fast conversation.
Nice.
And you guys have that nice pickup window out there too, so people can
Coburg,
come up.
we have a walk-up window. It's undercover. If we get any more rain this year, you'll be high and dry. And kind of the same thing. You can either call ahead and place an order, and you just come and pick it up, or if you show up not really knowing what you want, we can work through that as well. And
So Garrett, really quick, what are your guys' hours? I do have them up on the screen if you can't see that, but I tell people kind of what your hours are going to be.
Yeah, we're going to be doing Sunday through Wednesday, 11:30 to 7 p.m., and then Thursday through Saturday, 11:30 to 8 p.m. The hours could change. That's just kind of what we're going to open up with. We're hoping that we can add more hours to it, have every day open till 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. If you're one of those people that are trying to get a hold of us past those times, just let us know so that we can change our hours to fit everyone's, schedule. And just because we're not open, don't worry about, feel free to call, because that can also help us with future hours and stuff like that. This is all trial and error.
Yeah. Isn't that the great thing though? As I was talking today to Lisa at Full City, and she's in the process of buying that from Michael, who's had it since 1990. He started it. And so she's it's on hold, but she says, Rick, we're finding, and I know that Seth has found this too when you were open, and you're finding this at Crestwell, how much people love you and you're a part of their life and you're their living room.
Yeah, it's the community outreach and support from our customer base is just blowing me away. Every single day I get surprised by somebody else that just shows support, whether I've had a few people give some pretty generous tips, which is always exciting. But beyond that, just the words of, I don't know, kind gestures, everything. It's just, it's incredibly humbling, first off, but just a really bizarre time. I've been doing the restaurant thing now for a decade, which isn't a lot of time compared to some people, but I've never really witnessed customers like they are right now. A lot more forgiving, a lot of kind of understanding and laid back attitude, which is not, I've always had great customers and they've always been really supportive, but just like I don't know, whatever's going on in the air right now is kind of changed the mentality.
Do you think, Garrett and Chris, Alicia, anybody can pipe in, or Kathy, do you think that people are kind of more, it's like a purposeful, like, okay, I'm going to go to Northwest Burger and get a burger. That's how it used to be. Now it's I need to go make sure that Felicia and Garrett are here tomorrow and the next day, and that Seth and Melissa are in there, and I feel responsible for that.
Yeah, I feel that from friends and family that have let us know that that's what they're going to do. And then just upon the few phone calls that I answered today while I was at the restaurant, they were just like, okay, great. I'm going to come and get a burger tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll be the day after. They're very supportive specifically.
Yeah.
So real quick, I want to tell you a friend of ours that took us on a hike, Chris down here. He just put on there, I'm going bottom left for the win. Remember Hollywood Squares? I think that's kind of funny.
Yeah.
It is.
Other thing that we had talked about, some of us had chatted about, is what's really great is people, when we go back and you guys start up, it's great to, that first day and that first couple of days is really great. But we also want to make sure people understand, this is for the long haul. We got to get through the next 2 or 3 months. So it might be that we're taking things we might not normally go out for lunch or dinner and saying, you know what, I'm going to be purposeful about where I put that money, because this is I think it was Todd at Cafe 440. We were talking. He said, we're going to see a hit. People are going to come, business is going to come up, but then it's going to flatten out because people are going to go, well, I got to do this, this, and this. So we want to make sure people are really sticking with that.
Yeah. And since I've been fortunate in Cresswell to have stayed open through this whole quarantine, I've actually witnessed exactly what you're talking about, Rick. That first week, there was a drop in sales compared to what I should be doing, but it was pretty small. And then that line was slowly getting smaller and bigger. The gap was getting bigger and bigger every week. But then about a week ago, I kind of had a little bit of a resurgence, and I actually posted a number that was pretty comparable to what I should be expecting. So it's kind of exciting.
Good.
Yeah.
I think, first off, and Garrett, you'll probably experience this too. This first week, everyone and their dog's going to show up to try to support you guys. It's week 2 that, you got to sweat it out and make sure that you're doing your end of the bargain, which I know you guys will. You've never let me down in the past. But ultimately, yeah, I think we're all in this for a long haul.
Right.
I'm trying to be an open book to my customer base. I'm trying to meet their needs. At the same time, it's a two-way street. I'm really hoping that customers not just supporting me today because it's fresh and new, but hey, listen, we want to be on your radar. And when you guys are thinking about you're sick of cooking for the 7th day in a row, maybe, consider us. We could probably work something out. So.
Yeah. And what do you guys, so do you think it's like with Kathy and me in our business like this, StreamYard, we're innovating and coming up with new ideas, and all of a sudden we're doing happy hour from our kitchen. We never thought we'd be doing this, but it's like you're finding things that really are, this situation is not good. There's nothing great about it, but it is forcing everybody to kind of go, what am I willing to change about my business, my life, my family? And what don't I want to go back to when this is over? I don't want to be the same Rick Dancer or Kathy Dancer that we were before this. I want to be something different. You know what I mean?
It gets you out of your comfort zone and starts making you think outside the box. Yeah. Especially for restaurants.
So did you guys, Garrett, I know Seth got the loan. Did you guys get some help from the government loans and stuff like that too?
So we got a small, the EIDL loan through SBA, and then we had MindWorks, local place that helped us out. Lane Workforce helped us out. We got pretty much, long story short, we got 2 grants, 2 loans, enough for us to open. Wow. We didn't get the PPP loan. So, but yes, that is something that
we're waiting for too. We're still waiting for the PPP. That's the only one we qualify for.
Yeah, that's huge.
We're on track.
This week we should all know if
that's what they sent us the same form, and we're kind of going, hello.
I know.
One thing we've learned is we are not. Oh, Melissa! Hey, Melissa!
I'm creeping in there. Keep going.
Oh, now we have almost the whole family.
Yeah, I know.
Here, we got these old kids that are somewhere.
Kids are busy. Leave
it. So
it's pretty fun to hear you guys talk about that, because since we don't own a restaurant or anything like that, it's really good to hear the support. We found that we're getting supported in a way that's different that we wouldn't have expected either. But I just love hearing that, because it just makes a really rough situation not seem so bad. Like Rick was saying, we learn from it, but also just the appreciation that people are giving is just wonderful.
And don't you guys kind of find that all of a sudden you become, I don't know about you, and I'm not trying to paint a picture that's not true, but you get this thing where you're going, you know what, come hell or high water, my clients are my clients like you guys, I'm gonna do whatever I have to do to make it so this is successful. And I think we all are doing that for one another.
So huge.
And that's powerful stuff. You know what I mean?
It really is.
Yeah.
I got to I keep forgetting to mention this, and I haven't posted it on Facebook yet. So this will be the first place that we're commenting on it. I had a friend who I've just known on Facebook. Him and I have both similar hobbies, And he contacted me about a week ago, and he goes, Garrett, I want to send you $500 that you can make into gift cards and give to your customers when you open. When we open. So he sent that to us, and what our plans, we're going to put those cards, whoever comes to Northwest Burgers tomorrow or the next day, and they use our website to make food orders, you're going to have a surprise gift card inside your bag for $50.
Huh.
Yeah.
Now, Seth, you have a really good story about one of your old-time clients that comes in every Tuesday. He's an older gentleman. Go ahead and tell that. You got to tell that story because I love this story too.
Well, hold on. I think I know who you're talking about. What story am I talking about?
Okay, you said that he came in and he said, I want to make sure you came back, and he gave you he bought a bunch of gift cards, or you sent him.
Well, I've had, sure. Okay. I know who you're talking about. And I actually had several customers do similar things. But basically, it was, there's twofold. I'm going to kind of digress here a little bit. Initially, especially down in Crestwell, I saw a big community outpour and concern about students that are dependent on free lunches happening at school. And so we jumped right on that and said, we're going to offer free lunches to any family that qualifies for that program through the schools. No questions asked, just let us know. And we have a side little menu for that. And because of our decision to do that, I had several customers step forward and they basically bought gift cards to cover the expense of us gifting those lunches to those families. And then as the weeks progressed, I also saw another need, or a lot of posts happening about people's wanting to show their support to people that are working frontline, nurses, doctors, that sort of thing, that are coming into contact with sick people daily. And I had a gigantic stack then, a lot coming from this one customer who will remain anonymous at this time. But these gift cards were specifically used then to pay for the lunches and drinks and stuff of my customer base who happen to be nurses. And it's really a cool thing because my mom's has been an RN for longer than I've been alive. And so that kind of hit good, like close to home. And it's been really cool because most of these nurses, they're just doing their job. They're just showing up to work, and they don't expect anybody to treat them, to gift them lunch. And so it's been really fun, and just kind of the response of be like, oh no, your lunch is on us. It's already taken care of. And so, it's a feel good, I like that sort of thing.
So what do you guys think changes for you? This is the last thing, and then I'll let you go back to your families and do your thing. But what is the biggest thing that you've learned from this, just personally, as a family, even if it has nothing to do with your business, family time? I know, Garrett, I kind of watch your page a lot, and I know that and you've said that, you've spent it's been a horrible experience, but you've spent some amazing time with your family.
Yeah, it's I've kind of always lived my life this type of way. But I've been a chef for a long time in this town. And my grandma used to always be worried that I'd never have enough family time because I was always cooking, especially when we didn't own Northwest Burgers. I was an executive chef, and I was working, 12 hours, 5 days out of the week. The only time I saw my kids was on the weekend. And it's definitely hard on you. And so when this happened, it reminded me of just how important all that time is with my family, and how minute all those small situations are. And it's wonderful. It was just like you said, there's, the COVID, there's nothing good about it. But for someone like me, man, it gave me so much family time. It was incredible. It's really. So
you take shit and you make something good out of it.
That's right. I mean, really. The whole saying is, they gave us lemons, and what do we do with it? We made lemonade.
Right. So I want you to see something down here. There's a woman named Gina Sellers, and she's from another country, and she says, supporting each other. And I live in another country, and nothing like this is happening here. She's seeing something really special that's going on right now, right here, what we do and how we take care of each other.
Yeah.
We love each other, and we're
Yeah.
we're human beings, and everyone here, we're all the same. We're just different. We just had different scenarios that have brought us into different areas.
Somebody wrote on my page the other day, COVID doesn't win. And
There we go.
I went, yeah, that's the new tagline.
That's a great one.
COVID does not win.
No.
You guys stink.
T-shirts in the.
Right.
Oh, Seth, go ahead.
I mean, just trying to answer your question, Rick. The past month for us has been different than it has been for Garrett and Felicia because we've been working every day. My employees we had to let go for a while. Now they're back, but we weren't ever closed. So Melissa and I just stepped up our game and worked harder. But what I did understand out of all of this was one, the support from the community runs really deep. I mean, again, I'm still so humbled by how many different people have come through our drive-through over the last month just to show their support. It's been incredibly humbling and totally awesome. Beyond that, yeah, and Garrett, I know you can relate to this too, because I run into you at Cash and Carry all the time, but you work all day and then you get off work and then you go work all day. And so not having the luxury of like, Melissa and I were talking yesterday, I think it was, is like, well, okay, say we had to go pick up scones today. Well, we pretty much build our entire day around going to pick up those pastries. And very rarely is it kind of the day that we'd actually dream of. Well, we haven't had that luxury now because we've minimized our trips to Cash and Carry or to Costco. Some of our other vendors have been out of business, and so we haven't been doing that. And so we get off work and then we're just done for the day. And it's like, man, I don't remember what that's like, but this is kind of cool. So it definitely has shown our appreciation and just like what it is to hang out at the house and have
mind you, the whole time we were bringing our 3-year-old with us.
Yeah,
too.
that's true.
No,
Putting
Kathy
it
and I went on a bike ride and we went to Cresswell Coffee or Blue Valley Bistro in Cresswell, and we pulled up to the thing, and they had a little tent set up inside the restaurant. Delilah was hanging, and it looked like homeschool land in Cresswell.
Yeah,
and,
totally.
but you didn't know on the outside, but if you peeked inside the window, it was like a little playland in there.
Yeah,
so
That's
I know that
what
Felicia and Garrett did that the first couple of days when they were staying away. The kids are in homeschool,
we
and
just moved out today. We're like, come on, kids. Today's
oh my God.
Sleeping bag, all that stuff.
we got a
I've
new
always
living
had a lot of
room.
respect for teachers, but now it's newfound. Yeah. Yeah.
Well, you
that's
guys,
fun.
I would wish you good luck, but I don't think you need it. I think, maybe what we all do is we learn that we don't have to, maybe we don't work. We work harder at living and less hard at work.
Yes.
Yeah.
Totally.
Yeah. It's gotta work for you. I mean, and you got, we're a family business. Garrett and Felicia, you guys are a family business. Rick and Kathy, you guys are a family business. And I feel like for us small family run businesses, this has really been an opportunity or an eye opener on what is important to us and why we're doing what we do. And so we just doubled down and are digging deeper for that. So,
Yep.
Well, thank you guys so much for joining with us and talking to us. It kind of lightens up the world. You know what I mean? It's like
for sure.
when you own it, you're just in your little house. It gets so heavy. And when all of a sudden you start talking to people like you guys, you go, no, it's still just normal out there. We just don't have any way of connecting this whole thing,
Yeah.
So
yeah.
I will see Garrett and Felicia tomorrow at 11:30, and you guys pack the place out. Come in, be live if you want to. If you're on the witness protection program, I can ruin that for you. I mean, it's not that hard. I'm
Hey,
sorry,
Seth,
what?
Yeah.
But you will be social distancing, but you will be there. Physically distancing. We don't social
Yeah,
distance.
what was that?
And then on Thursday, we're going to be at Coburg at the Blue Valley Bistro, and they're going to be cleaning the place and doing stuff, getting ready for Friday. So we'll get you. Oh, look at you, honey. Where's that boy of yours? Oh, there.
Yeah. The whole family.
I know.
All right.
I want to let Seth know. Seth, we're keeping your little monster burger on the menu.
I'm coming back for another one.
And delicious grilled onion.
It was delicious a couple times that I tried it. So I'm
Good. It's staying.
And you're going to see me. I need to come and try your cinnamon rolls that I just can't get away from.
I got to tell you, every single Saturday we've doubled the batch, and I still run out by 9 a.m.
That's great.
Crazy. It's
Well,
like
you know what?
Keep it up.
What's the die for it?
So
Melissa's chocolate chip cookies are the bomb.
I'll be in for those.
They really. Well,
hey, Rick,
and you're
thanks for the drink. This has been fun.
yeah. Thank you guys
Yeah,
for
cheers.
joining us. I'll
See you
see
guys.
I'll see you guys tomorrow. I'll see your staff on Thursday.
Yes.
And let's go get it. COVID-19 doesn't win.
Doesn't win.
Doesn't win.
Thank you, Rick and Kathy, for doing this.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Have a good night, you guys.
Bye, Kathy. Thank you.
Bye, you guys.
Wow. That was pretty fun, huh?
Yeah, that's very encouraging.
That's why we all do what we do, right? Yeah. To help other people. So we're going to have barbecue chicken and wild rice, but that doesn't seem as important as what we just did. So here's cheers.
Cheers.
And when you get down, remember that this community stuff is still going on. Okay. All right. Share this on your page. Show people that there is light at the end of the tunnel. And there's a lot of people out there doing some great things. And show up at Northwest Burger tomorrow. And we'll physically distance with love. Have a good night. Bye, guys. Bye.
Bye-bye.